Welcome back to Prep Recruiting Insider. You have found PRI here at Moe's Pizza on the West Bank. A lot more than pizza here at Moe's. Check out the full menu online. I'm the head coach of PRI, Rick Gailey, and I'm here with our Prep Recruiting Insider, the I in PRI, Renee Nato. And we're joined together by two terrific St. Aug Purple Knights. To your right in the picture is left offensive tackle Rendon Miles Character, and to your left, defensive tackle Gary Mackey III. Welcome, gentlemen, to PRI.
Thank you. Great having you guys with us. Gary, I'm going to start with you. The recruiting process. What schools are you looking at right now, and what's going to be the determining factor on this is where I want to go?
I want to go to different places like UL, Southeastern.
Okay.
The determining factor is the program. Like, I want to be an anesthesiologist when I get older, so it's going to be determining who's like better in the medical field. So that's going to be the determining factor with that.
Okay, Rendon, same question. You've already committed to Southeastern,
Yes.
but you're still going to take a peek around and everything. What are you looking for in a school? And it might be Southeastern, but what other schools are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at Memphis and Troy. I both have offers from those schools. I've been up there for camps. I like what they got going on, nice campuses. But Southeastern, I think right now is the place for me, but I still keep my options open.
Okay, and is it educational? I think engineering is something you like?
Yeah, I like engineering, and I've been up there for a couple of the football games, and I like the pregame atmosphere. I like what's going on there.
You can do something a little different here because Rendon, you as an offensive lineman, Gary, you as a defensive lineman. I suspect over the years you've gone against each other a couple of times in practice. At least I'm going to have you talk about the other guy. All right, so Rendon, you first. Tell me about Gary, what his qualities are.
Gary, he's a good run blocker. He's quick off the ball. During his pass, he has nice moves, swim, real, good guy.
Well, he wants to be an anesthesiologist. Does he put offensive players to sleep?
Not us, but maybe opposing teams. We have pretty good line.
That's right. And Gary, talk to us about Rendon and the qualities that he brings to the Purple Knights.
Rendon is just an athletic tackle who can block. He can do pretty much anything. He blocks well in our spread offense. He can play run downhill, so he can do about everything.
And Rendon, your mom and dad, if I remember, played basketball, so you kind of get some skills from them. But you're a weight room guy. You're about almost a 500-pound squat. You spend a lot of time. Why is that time in the weight room important? How does it make you a better player?
It makes you important, like, after a game and the whole team is, like, banged up and stuff, it's good to hit the weights after the game, get all that hurt off you and build your body back up.
Now, Gary, you have great get-off. Use your hands very, very well, and like you said, a swim move. How much of this is stuff that you've worked on, and how much of this is just natural skill?
Really, pretty much none of it was natural skill. When I got to Aug, I really didn't have that. I worked on it a lot. There's a lot of handback, comeback. I do it all day during school, playing around with my other teammates, and that's what it turned into that.
Okay. And let's talk about your futures as a player. We've talked about your academics. Gary, you first. What position do you think you're going to have to play in college? Is it the position you're playing now, or is there going to be some perhaps adjustment that you're going to have to make position-wise?
It depends on the college I go to, what kind of scheme they run on the defensive side. It could be anything. It could be from linebacker to 3-tech to defensive end. I have already played defensive end and 3-tech here at St. Aug, so I don't know what the future holds.
Are you going to be able to play in space if they ask you to?
Yes, of course.
And Rendon, the same thing with you. You're a left offensive tackle right now. Do you think you're going to play tackle in college, or could there be a position change there?
There's probably going to be a position change because of my height. Probably going to have to play either guard or center, which I could do both. So,
have you played center before?
I haven't played center before, but I know I could do it. Put my mind to it.
That's right. And the reason, folks, that you need certain height to play certain positions in college is that the taller you are, the longer your arms are. And in offensive line play, the ability to use your hands and keep pass rushers away from your body is all important. So it's arm length as much as anything.
We've talked in the first segment with Coach Jones that there were 26 young men on college rosters right now who are St. Aug alums. When you put that uniform on, it really means something. When you hear the history of St. Augustine with success, what does that mean to you, and how much pride do you take being a Purple Knight?
I take a lot of pride in that because it shows where we have come from, and like you play for them. You don't just play for yourself. You play for the history of the school, like, and you want to win for them because they talk about that in college. They brag on that, so you want them to brag on something good.
Rendon, same question. A lot of former St. Aug Purple Knights are now on college campuses playing football. That's got to mean a lot to you when you put that uniform on, isn't it?
When you put that uniform on, you're not playing for yourself. You're playing for the team, and you're playing for everybody that went to St. Aug and graduated from St. Aug too. They take a lot of pride in that, and we do too.
And Coach Jones talked earlier about the St. Aug way. And y'all have alluded a little bit to why you went to St. Aug. Gary, you first. Talk about why you decided to become a Purple Knight.
When I was young, I lived in the 7th Ward, like 4 blocks. I still walked to school. Like I grew up just being around it. My stepbrother went there right before me, so I already knew everything about it. It was like home, so it was just a natural thing for me.
And the same thing with you, Rendon. Why did you decide to spend your high school years at St. Aug?
Well, St. Augustine always have had successful graduates, and that's just what I want to be, successful.
That's what the St. Aug way is all about, isn't it? Developing resiliency, and y'all have shown that this year, bouncing back from a tough 0-3 start, bouncing back after Curtis, and now y'all ready for the Rummel Raiders this week?
Of course.
And then ready to bounce right into the playoffs in Division I. 2 wonderful St. Aug graduates. Not graduates, they're seniors. And we're getting ready to take a look at a legend from St. Aug as well, Chad Jones. We're going to be right back after this timeout.